more than half of the candidates get rejected simply because they don't know how to customize their CV. I'm not making this number up. Official data suggests that 50% of the candidates get rejected because of skills misalignment. Today, I will be sharing my CV customization strategy that landed me a UK job within 60 days of applying. It actually got me 2 job offers, each more than £40,000 in salary within 60 days of applying. Now, it's not only worked for me, it's worked for hundreds of my clients, people who've landed jobs in NHS, Amazon, NatWest, Uber, and many other big companies. Now, the plan today is simple. Within the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will take you through 3 to 4 simple steps that will help you combine ChatGPT and the use of AI using strategic manual intervention in order for you to achieve perfection in your customization. So let's jump in. Step number 1 is simple. It's sourcing the correct job. Now, you probably think that you're sourcing the jobs right and you know how to do it, but most people actually do it wrong. And no matter how much you customize your CV for a specific job, if the job's not meant for your profile, you will never get it. So step number 1 is sourcing the correct job. There are 3 sub-steps in terms of how you can do it in a much better way. Number 1, we're going to use something called as a Boolean search. If you know what a Boolean search is, skip ahead. But if you want to hang around and listen, this is going to be good. I'm going to tell you how to use ChatGPT to find the perfect Boolean string specific to your job search. So what you can simply do is go on ChatGPT, give it a specific prompt, and it'll give you a simple Boolean string that you can copy and paste on any job board, and it'll give you basically jobs which satisfy a lot of the criteria which you're good at. Lastly, we're going to talk about how to use filters. So sit tight and let's get into it.
Here we've got Rosie's CV. Rosie wants to become a project manager, and the first thing she's going to do is she's going to find the correct job for herself, and she's going to use something called as Boolean search to find that job. A Boolean search is simply a search where you use some signs and symbols to make sure you get the exact words you're looking for. And I'm going to shortly give an example, so don't worry. The first thing I want you to do is just copy your CV, go on ChatGPT, paste your CV, and simply give it this prompt. Give me a simple Boolean string that will help me find jobs on LinkedIn relevant to my CV. Make it simple yet efficient so that I find enough jobs but still relevant to me. Hit enter. It's going to give you the exact Boolean search that you need to put on LinkedIn. So as you see, it's given you this Boolean search. So you copy this, and it's quite a complicated Boolean search, but it's going to give you exactly what jobs you're absolutely made for, right? So copy this. Let's go on LinkedIn. Let's try it. So we're now on LinkedIn. So let's go to the LinkedIn job board. Let's put this Boolean search right here. Hit enter. Perfect. Now we've got exactly the kind of roles Rosie would be absolutely good at. So we've got about 900 roles, and these are all project manager roles aligned to Rosie's skills, aligned to Rosie's profile. And ChatGPT actually does a very good job in building these Boolean strings, right? So we've discussed how to use ChatGPT for a Boolean search. We have discussed what a Boolean search is very quickly. I mean, you don't really have to know the depths of Boolean search, but simply if you put things in quotations, it'll only look for jobs which have that specific word. So if you were to search, like for example, project manager, it'll give you all the jobs that have the word project and manager in it. But if you put project manager in quotes, then it'll only give you jobs which have the specific word project manager and not every job which has project or manager. Now, even if you don't understand that, that's perfectly fine. All you have to do is literally copy your CV, paste it on ChatGPT, and give it this simple 1-line prompt. It'll give you this, copy this, go back on LinkedIn, paste it, and you would most likely find the jobs which are super relevant to you. Now, if you want to add one more layer of awesomeness to this, just simply go to add filters, right? What are some good filters you can add? You can add past week, right? Let's hit past week as well. And then you can add a couple more where, you could add your location. You could add a couple of other things which will again narrow down your search even further. So that's step number 1. Step number 1 is getting the exact jobs which you would be good at by using AI and by using Boolean search, and making sure that the jobs you're applying to the very first place are the ones which you would be good at. There was this one client I had, and this is a funny story, right? Because she applied to about 700 jobs, and she was not getting any conversion. I was like, she's doing everything right? Why is it not working out? Turns out the problem was she was applying for jobs where her CV was not even suited for, right? And it can happen. It happens, and a lot of times it happens where we don't even understand it, and that's fine. So use this process. Step number 1, go on ChatGPT, copy paste your CV. Step number 2, give it this prompt. Step number 3, copy paste the Boolean string here, and most likely you will not be messing up.
So at this point in time, we have found the perfect job that we are suited for using some Boolean strings and Boolean search and ChatGPT. Next, we're going to start our customization process. The first thing we do in the customization process is take care of all the basic steps, which is customizing your headline, customizing your professional summary, customizing the skills section, and making sure we have a customized cover letter in place. All of this will not take you more than 5 to 10 minutes. Why? Because I'm going to tell you how to do it proactively using some custom GPTs.
So jumping into some of the basic customization that we're talking about, let's go back to Rosie's example, right? So Rosie used the Boolean string to find some jobs that she's absolutely suited for. Let's see. So Rosie likes this job. Why? Because it also gives her visa sponsorship, which is brilliant. So the first step is customizing her headline. So as you can see, Rosie's got this CV headline. If you don't have a CV headline, you absolutely need it. And I'm going to do another video shortly on how to do a perfect CV headline. We spend like 50 minutes on just perfecting the CV headline. I'm going to teach you how to do it in 5 minutes. So if you haven't still subscribed to the channel, please do. We're just starting out, and I'm pretty sure it's going to teach you some really, really cool stuff. So on the headline, right? So all of what I'm highlighting right here is what Rosie will customize in her headline, right? So if the job requires, say, 5 years or 6, 7, 8 years, you have the leeway of changing your experience just a little bit to match it to the exact job description. Why? Because sometimes you can use your academic experience as relevant experience as well. So Rosie will customize her experience. Rosie will change the designation, and Rosie will change the top 2 skills in her headline relevant to the job. So Rosie will simply go to ChatGPT and give it this prompt. Here's the job description, paste the job description and ask it for the top 2 skill set, right? So let me go back and show you how this is done. So this is the job description that I like, and Rosie is going to apply for it. Copy the entire thing, right? Copy the entire thing, whatever is relevant. Let's go back to this, right? We're going to paste this here, and we're going to ask, what are the top 2 skills in the order of priority required in this job? In fact, I'm going to give it a little bit of extra prompt here. What are the top, say, 10 skills and responsibilities in the order of priority required in this job? And I'll tell you why I've given this such a detailed prompt. So top 10 skills: project delivery of software solutions. So project delivery is our keyword. We're going to take and we're going to change this to project delivery. And now we're going here, technical understanding of cloud, SaaS, and enterprise software. So this is important. We're going to take this and we're going to pop it here instead of lean, because it doesn't require sort of, lean as a critical skill. Now we've customized the headline. If the job requires 5 years experience, I'm just going to change it and sort of align it to the job. Now, so we've customized the CV headline using the prompt, and now we're going to use the same prompt to also customize the professional summary. Let's go back and see what are some skills that we have missed out. Stakeholder engagement, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we've got, so let's pick, SaaS and software, all of this, because this is a very important skill. So we're going to, here I'm going to put this, operating projects using, replace the skill, and make sure it makes sense, right? As a technical person, you need to make sure whatever you're putting in there does make sense and doesn't really, cause a lot of technical confusion in your professional summary. So we've customized this for project sales and management excellence. So we can also customize this to the job. So we go back and, let's pick stakeholder and expectations management, because that's another skill for expert, blah, blah, stakeholder engagement and expectation management. Now this is aligned exactly to the job. This is very simple. So we're going to use our skills GPT to automatically customize the skills section specific to the job. So if I bring you here, we've got something called as the skills GPT. I've also created a free version of it, which I'm going to put in the chat, I'm going to put in the description, so you can have a look. So where is the skills GPT? 1 second. So yeah, this is our skills GPT. And what you simply have to do is take the job description. Literally don't even give it a prompt, and paste the job description here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick the job description again. So there you go. Really quickly, pick the job description. Go back here, paste, done. Right. So now it's going to give us a skill section which is customized to this job. Copy this, go back to the CV, and this is your basic customization done. Right. So we've customized the headline, the professional summary, and the skills section. We will use this exact same method to also write a custom cover letter using our cover letter GPT. So at this point, we have customized Rosie's headline, we have customized Rosie's summary, and we have customized Rosie's technical skills section. Now we're simply going to go here and write a custom cover letter for Rosie. So we've come here. All you have to do is literally paste your CV, paste the job description. So I'm going to paste the job description here, hit enter, and it's going to give you a custom cover letter written exactly in the format that recruiters love. So, and all you have to do is then copy this, paste it in a nicer template, and you're done. So using this basic customization, what you can do is you can customize your headline, you can customize your professional summary, you can customize the skills section. All that's left is our work experience section, and perhaps the most important area which the hiring manager focuses on. And to simply fix this and customize this section of our CV, we will use a tool called as the Hiring Manager GPT. A free version of it is also available, and I'll put it in the description below. And that tool will allow Rosie to see from the hiring manager's perspective what are some key weaknesses in her work experience section. And all she then has to do is sit down and fix those weaknesses in the work experience section, and she's done. Let me give you a live demo. So all you have to do is copy your CV, copy the job description, paste it in this Hiring Manager GPT. So I've already pasted Rosie's CV and the job description. What it's going to do is it's going to give you a suitability rating. Your ideal task is to have a suitability rating of more than 7.5 to 8 and above, in order for you to be able to put in an application that's genuinely good. So at this point, Rosie has a suitability rating of 6.8. You can ignore the key strengths. It'll give you some key areas of improvements, right? And now from a technical perspective, you will sit down and try to fix these areas of improvement in your work experience till the time you achieve a score of 7.5 to 8 in the Hiring Manager GPT. And once you've got a score of 7.5, 8 and above on this Hiring Manager GPT, you're all set to put that application.
So at this point, I've literally given you all of it. Find the correct job using the Boolean strings. This will not take you more than 2 to 3 minutes. Do the basic customization the way we have discussed. This will not take you more than 3 to 5 minutes. And then do the work experience customization using the Hiring Manager GPT. This will not take you more than 5 to 10 minutes. Overall, even if you're doing it for the first time, this process will not take you more than 10 to 15 minutes to apply for each job. Now, there are people in my club who actually do about 40 applications in 1 hour. The key here is the more you use this process and the more you get into the structure of doing it, the better you become at it. Now, all the resources are in the description. So we've got free version of all the resources that I've shown you in the video today. So have a look at the description and get the resources. If you want more support with this, I've also attached a link of how you can work with us. But if nothing else, make sure you subscribe, because we do plan on doing more such content and give away a lot more golden advice. Thank you so much and have a nice day.